Good morning, guys. We got Sam Dancer in the house. What's up, bud?
It's a pleasure to finally be in the kitchen with you.
We're gonna start with a nice breakfast. This is called the Massey breakfast, my last name being Massey, and it's all gonna be zoned out. So we're gonna kind of do two preparations. One's lower fat, one's higher fat. We'll discuss that as we go, but let's fire up these pans and get cooking. All right, we're gonna start it off with bacon, right? Nothing like a little pork product.
Like no matter what you're cooking, fat and bacon seem to always be two key ingredients.
You can fit that into almost anything, right? Even donuts and like cookies, you're seeing it now. And then just looking at this is about 2 grams of protein in a slice of bacon, 2.5. And there's about 3 grams of fat in a slice of bacon. We're gonna take a lot of the fat out, but just looking at it from a zone perspective, we want 7 grams of protein for every 9 grams of carbs. We're gonna achieve that by doing 3 slices of bacon to get us 7 grams of protein. All this stuff, we're going with berries, grapes. These are straightforward. What I was thinking is there's a cup of strawberries in 1 zone block, or a cup of strawberries in 9 carbs. So I'm gonna call that 1 cup. This is a 1 cup measure. There's some air in here, but that's my 1 cup of strawberries, or 1 block. Your bacon done?
Bacon's good,
So
crispy,
right here,
man.
I got a plate here. Bacon, I'm gonna throw mine on there, throw yours. Now, I get a lot of comments about these crispy eggs that I make. It's kind of my favorite thing. I call it under easy. Instead of flipping them, just kind of cook the yolk halfway through from the underside. How I achieve that is just by leaving this, the bacon fat in here and then cracking the eggs into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna try to not break the yolk, right? We can take a look here, we're getting that brown crust. And then, like you mentioned, we don't want the bottom to be black, right? We don't want a burnt taste on our eggs. But these are about right. I liked how, you know, when they get bubbled up like that. And then what I do is I'll take a paper towel and then usually 1 or 2 spatulas, depending on what, you know, how the eggs fell into the pan. I'll just set them there.
I don't like the super runny eggs unless I have like some really dense toast. So sometimes I'll slap on like a lid with a little bit of water and steam them out and cook them a little faster.
Top.
Yeah.
So here you got your berries. That's probably close to 2 cups there, but we're gonna get into that in a second. What's our next step? Let's set these aside. Would you mind having that avocado for me?
You want me to consume it?
No.
Oh.
Cutting it in half.
I'm having a tough time focusing.
Halving it.
Jenny always asks me why I'm not hungry or why I don't want dinner after I cook.
Because you've been snacking the whole time, huh? So we got our avo. We're gonna use 5 fruits that represent our 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our protein we'll get from our eggs. I'm gonna have you use smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
Instead of bacon. So what I like to do a lot of times, I'll start with the eggs. I'm gonna put mine right in the corner.
So I get to use all my strawberries?
I would just stop right there. We'll say that's a cup. That's your 1 block. So raspberries are the same as strawberries, about a cup per block. So I'm gonna put those opposite, keep the reds opposite. And then what I'm actually gonna do now is get my bacon. 3 slices per block, so we need 6 slices. I'm gonna go here.
I know you said I'm going less fat. That doesn't, I get to still use an avocado, right?
Yeah, we'll have you use the avocado. We're just gonna cut out some fat by
to go
using
no bacon and no
avocado.
That would have been
naughty. Blackberries are about 3/4 of a cup per block. So a little bit less than the strawberries. Cool, man. Well, here, let's set these up. How do you want to display it? Like if you have maybe like on a little angle there.
If I walked downstairs at like a bed and breakfast or
I think of that all the time. I think like I wish there were a restaurant where I could go and get this plate. All right, guys, I'm Nick.
And I'm Sam.
This has been a 5 block Massey breakfast.
Keep it simple
and keep it paleo.